So if you can find your comfortable position to do a little bit of practice and straighten up your spine, get that open, upright posture. Close your eyes if that's comfortable, or just lower your gaze in front of you. And dropping anchor, so pushing your feet into the ground, straightening up your spine, grounding yourself in the body, acknowledging and noticing what's going on in your mind and body. What are you feeling? What thoughts are there right now? Acknowledge those thoughts. And then engaging in what we're doing. And as we begin this practice, just connecting with one of the core values from the journaling practice. So what was one of those core qualities of action that you wanted to live during this time? You wanted to reflect in your behaviors and habits and the way you treat people. Just get that value in mind and really just spend a moment or two saying it to yourself, thinking about it. What does it look like? What does it mean? Just connecting with that value. Playfulness, humor, kindness, patience, tolerance, focus, engagement, connection, kindness, love. So many values. What's the one you're going to connect with today? And finding your own words for it is key as well. If you can get it in your own words, it's more powerful. And then taking a current difficulty, a current problem. It could be something COVID and lockdown related. It could be something difficult in your work, in your relationships. It could be a goal that you are struggling with somehow right now. So picking just a problem, something that's a bit of a challenge right now. And first of all, define it as simply as you can. Can you get it in a single sentence? What's the difficulty? For example, I'm having to balance my work and family life, or I'm having to prioritize amongst these goals and it's difficult, or this person is difficult right now and I'm not sure how to be with them in a productive and constructive way in work or at home. And you can get more specific when you know your own challenge in your mind. So as specific as you can get with it. And then thinking about this challenge and think about what your unmet need is here. What is it that you need? If it's achieving a goal, it could be, as simple as you're needing to demonstrate mastery and achievement. And, if it's a relationship need, it could be any number of relationship qualities that you need. So respect and kindness and patience and tolerance, or there could be all kinds of different needs underneath it: safety, support, love. Can you get what you are needing out of it that's not there right now? Can you get it again in one or two words? And then thinking, do I actually need any external support with this? Do I need help from anyone? We can be so programmed to do everything alone on our own and not show vulnerability and weakness, and that we might need some support and help. So do we need any external support right now? Or do we need any resources or skills, anything to help us with this, that right now we need to put the goal or whatever it is on hold for a little bit and focus on something else and then come back to it? So we're defining the problem, we're thinking about the unmet need, thinking about any external support. And then, do you need to forgive yourself in any aspect of this? Is there any part of it you're being very harsh and critical, and actually that's becoming a barrier? It's making you more stressed and more tense and less able to change this habit. And actually, forgiveness might be a sense of releasing, letting go, so that we can recommit and really make a difference. So, is there any aspect you need to forgive yourself for? We're all human, we all make mistakes. We all can be hijacked by our emotions at times. What might you need to forgive yourself for? And then, related to this, what kind supportive self-talk can you give yourself today to help you with this area of your life, with this problem? How can you motivate and support yourself in your mind? What kind validating, compassionate words can you say that are going to help you keep going and improve in this area and working on this goal and this difficulty? And all the time, just noticing if your mind resists, if your mind throws up any barriers. It might be that you run through this practice and it feels effortless and we can just commit to it and use it. Other times there might be judgment, comparison, analysis, difficult thought patterns that come up that make it hard to focus on it. Can we just notice those and come back? So we've got kind, supportive self-talk. And then finally, what's the action you're going to take on this problem? The first thing, the thing you're going to do today that's going to improve it. So are you going to need to spend a bit of time problem solving on paper or on your computer? Are you going to need to reach out, get external support? Are you going to need to put it to one side, work on another skill today and then come back to it? Or if there's not much you can do, certain problems we can't do a lot about them, how are you going to support yourself through this with compassion and kindness? How are you going to use all our mindset tools and self-compassion to get through this difficult time, because it will change and things will move on. So everyone's going to have their own unique focus today, their own action that they need to do. These are just some examples. There might be completely different actions that you need to take today. So I'll run through those steps very quickly again. So we're looking at a current difficulty, defining it as simply as we can, thinking about the unmet need, thinking if we need external support, self-forgiveness at all, kind supportive self-talk, and then the action to take today. And that's the challenge. So you can take a deep breath, open your eyes, and then the challenge today is, can we take that action as soon as possible? And notice any urge to procrastinate, avoid, do something else, minimize, not push ourselves hard enough, or the opposite, push ourselves too hard. Notice all of that. And then can we take step-by-step gradual actions towards improving this difficulty? And if we can't, can we support ourselves with self-compassion through this difficulty? So these are my takes on New Perspective November. So we're trying to work perspective taking skills with other people so we can improve relationships, and then with ourselves so we can really support ourselves and help ourselves to work and achieve our goals and make our life as meaningful, enjoyable, satisfying as possible, even in difficult times. So